Welcome back to Planet Crafter, everyone. And this is the Toxicity update. We had a bit of a squeaky bum time in the last one. We nearly ran out of food. We were lucky. We found a chest with 3 food. And we managed to just scare enough resources to get 2 food growers up. We need to get a 3rd one up at least. So that's going to be our top priority now. Just need to make sure I've got nothing on me I don't need. Let's just chuck this. We could probably get 2 more solar panels down. And I think I will do that. So I need 2 more silicon then if I want to do that. So I don't need that, don't need that, don't need the ice. And I need to, actually I do need the ice because I need to make another water. Let's go out and find a silicon. There was some stuff down here was breaking down in the last episode, so let's go back there. So there's one of the silicon. There's the iron I need. Okay, we didn't get the other silicon we needed, but we're full. And we do have access to the T2 lockers, so I think I want to start building them in this episode as well. Once I've got the food under control, we could get this down a lot tighter. I'll probably keep these 3 here because I'm using them as a table. We'll start putting the bigger lockers down this side, which I've probably got enough iron to start doing that. Allows me to start putting some of the resources, say all the new stuff. Actually, I need to get rid of a lot of stuff out of me. So let's get these solar panels up, or as many as we can. And this was how you played the very early Planet Crafter. You had absolutely themes of these things until you learned where all the resources was. So I do need another 2 more silicon to make 2 more panels before I go up to the other hut. How much space have I got? I've got enough to break down 3 more. Okay, we didn't get lucky with silicon on either of them, so I'm just going to go and unsilicon. There's one in front of me. You're just looking for the angled rock. And there's the second silicon. Let's go and get these solar panels down, and then we might be able to have enough power to take the T2 solar panel down to get the last aluminium I need for a food grower. Yep, let's go and get a couple of more of these up. Now, the big one is 19.5 power. So as long as I've got 34, I think it is. No, I've got enough. I have actually got enough, but I won't have enough to be able to get the food grower up. So we would have to take down the EAT producer, unfortunately. Now, EAT is going to give me the T3 drills. So it would slow down my progress. We have got the T2 exoskeleton, so let's see what we need for that. Yeah, I thought it was going to be aluminium. Bother. I need a lot more aluminium of these T1s than I thought I did. How close are we to the nucleus? We're still not even halfway. So I need to go and hunt cobalt. If I take you down off the 18, it's going to leave me with 3. The grower is, I would need 3. I would need 3 more T1 solar panels. But I can get the T2 down and turn that into 2 tier 1. So yeah, we'll do that instead. Produces silicon on the way. I need to pick it up. Water, we've got a bottle on us. And food, we've got some on us. But that is our last food. I'm just looking around for silica. Might be able to get lucky with some of these, but I don't want to take too much down. There, I've got one. That will do unless we find some more. I need a bit of room to be able to take that T2 solar panel down. How many cobalt? I want to pick up another cobalt. And there's 2 silicon here. Let's see if I have enough space to pick these up and still do what I need to. I thought I put a T2 panel. Oh, I must have took it down. Okay, well that's not great. Just need cobalt to build another, so we might as well just do that for Mia. There's probably some more bases around with more panels as well. Let's take you down, because that will get me the aluminium. Actually, did the T2 of these need aluminium? No, it didn't. I thought I might be able to get some aluminium back from them. We need to get these T1s back down. Some eat's better than no eat. And we have got our aluminium now for the other food grower. That's great. We might as well take some resources down with us as well. Might be able to put another couple of more powers up here as well. Oh. Okay, my character decided it wanted it to have a nice little dance. Come on, let's go back to work. Okay, that should allow me to get down what I need at the other side. So let's fill ourselves up with this stuff. Keep it producing. I've got 3 spaces. Why not? I just want to upgrade this locker to a T2. Okay, water is shouting at me, so let's get that sorted. And my last food. And now we've got a big locker for later when we're up here. Bit cramped up here. I could take these back to the base if I really wanted to. But there's no big issue for that. We could get rid of this crafting station. I'm not technically using it here at the moment. And it would give me a little bit more resources back. I've got 1 space to pick up something on the way back. Probably an ice or a silica would be the best items to pick up, I think. Actually, no, let's pick up the mushroom. And then we'll have a look and see if there's anything that's worth crafting. Maybe get another atmosphere thing down. Because as much as you've got all the old technology, you still need to focus on the new stuff as well. Okay, last food grower. You are going to be out of sequence, unfortunately. Do we have a water bottle anywhere? Okay, we've got 1 space for ice. Let's go and find some ice. 1 right in front of me there. No, it isn't. It's cobalt. It looked like ice from a distance. Oh, no, it was. It's there. I just walked past it. And I still need to get the 4th one down, really. What are we doing? Ice. Water. And I do have another seed, so if I get another aluminium, we know where it needs to go. Are these ready yet? 75%. We've got out of the immediate problem. The goo needs to go in the machine, and I need to empty the machine. Because none of this is moving anywhere at the moment because there's no room. And we'll use you for all the toxic stuff. Actually, your raw resources. Which, unfortunately, I've got no room. Just at least clear you out so things can start moving again. Okay, what else have I got over here? What can be took down? There's a load of this stuff. What was the purifier things we was putting up in the air? It was the atmosphere. So I need 2 polymers, 3 purification capsules, and the mushroom we've got already. So I need 2 microplastics for that. I have got some somewhere there. Another full chest of it here. I think I'm 1 toxin short. Okay, so what else did I need for this? The mushroom and 3 purifications. So it doesn't look like we're going to need the purification stuff made already. To you. Carbon dioxide, toxin, and a water. Do I have enough now? I just need a mushroom, which I put a couple over here. Let's get a fleet of these up. Let's try and get 1 more. The one I'm missing for the next one. Mushroom and 3 purifications. Water, you, and you. Take these in the machine outside. And what's that going to do? Okay, that's giving us the microplastics. That's good. The other mushroom I picked up is you, and I should be able to craft another one of them machines. That'll boost up the numbers for this. This is the new technology stuff. I didn't really pay attention what the power was on that. Luckily, it's only 1 power, so that's fine. So where do we want? We want the toxic screen. So this is the one we've just pushed up. We're on 45. Oh, we've already unlocked that. 75's the next one. The goo cleaner, level 3. Then toxic field to level 2. Making our own explosives, which we found some. And then the T2 detoxifier up there. And we've got global up to 1% already. 37 out of 2,000 cleared. So we've got our work cut out for us. One of the biggest issues I'm having at the moment is space. Okay, do I have enough to build a big locker? No, I'm 1 iron short. Please tell me I've got an iron somewhere. Nope, unfortunately not. Get as much stuff in here as we can. I want to build another machine. Actually, I can't build another machine because we haven't got the stuff we need. Could possibly squeeze in another locker there. I'd have to get rid of this. What I was trying to work on. Keep the rarer stuff in this first chest. Everything that's not rare can go out. We'll put the plastics in this one. Yeah, a lot of time sorting out then, unfortunately. And we'll keep one of you, the explosive. We need to make another water, so we need more ice. But we could just use this water in here as well. I'll just pick up 5 because the machine's going to be pretty full soon. Okay, only 2 in that. And only 2 in that. That's been a while since we've emptied them out. I was expecting a bit more resources in there. Okay, what's left in here with food or anything? Just the oxygen capsule. So we're taking oxygen with us again. We'll put the capsules in here so we can get some more purified water through. And you're getting lots of microplastics. Actually, no, we'll take everything out there. Because I think what I'm going to do is make some of these. They just store better. And then I can take 6 of these out. Better space saver like that. And then every one of these waters can be mixed with one of these. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Got another one there. And keep one on us. Brilliant. I think I'll get one more made up. Yeah, oxygen on us, water's on us, purification's on us. We are going to need the water, so I'm going to have to use that now. And there might be some more water out here. Not quite yet. Anything else with the purification stuff that we need to do? We've already done the lake, we've done that, we've done that. We could have a second one of these, but I don't think I need it. We would have to get another mushroom for this. We did see one, but I can't remember where it is. So I think I just want to pick up some ice. Some down in this valley. And we haven't been this way, so we might find a chest with some more food in. That's what I'm hoping for. I think there's a mushroom all the way in the back there. There's a chest up on the hill. That will do. No food, unfortunately. I came out after you, so we'll grab you. I'm not seeing any more chests about. Not really. Also looking for any random aluminium that might have dropped from storms. But unfortunately not lucky with that either. Okay, we'll just take these resources back to the base. At least we can make a couple of water bottles. And then we're going back over to the area we was clearing in the last episode. See if the food grows already, because that's what I've been waiting for more than anything else. Brilliant. We've got 2 of them. You're on a different cycle. But that's nice. We've actually got some food. We'll carry one of them with us. Actually, one of them we're going to need to eat immediately. We've got a proper seed here, so we can take a lerma out of one of these. Replace it with proper seeds. That'll push the oxygen a bit faster. Up to 2.4 from 1.2. Still not amazing amounts. If you're used to the base game, you're used to having sort of like the golden seeds and stuff pretty early. Unfortunately, we've not been lucky like with that. Some basic resources there can go into here. And that water, that was to make water. Okay, let's have a look and see if there's any technology we've missed. So we've got no aluminium for that. We've got no aluminium for that. We haven't got the torch, but I don't think we desperately need it, and I don't think we've got the space until we upgrade to the T2 exoskeleton. There's nothing new in here. We've already got the T2 goo cleaner. We've already got the toxic information. That's just storage. Another storm drop in them. Quite often the storms so we're just checking on our upgrade. So we got our lockers. So the next one is 175 for the advanced crafting station. We need 3 aluminium for that, so that can't be done yet. Veggie tubes are nearly here, so we can start upgrading them. I think the T3s are the ones that go outside, so that's good. T3 drills, we're about 2/3 of the way there. And the nuclear power about halfway there. Yep, we've got a bit of time on our hands. Make sure I've still got all the stuff. Yeah, I've got my eggplant and everything. So I need to not be hit by stuff. There is a lot of resources around the back here we could collect. Just while we're running up to the hut. We might need this stuff. And do 2 more. And we did put a locker up here, that's why I'm doing it, so I can drop all the resources in the locker in case we need to build anything. Power's probably going to be the thing what we're going to need to build next. Ooh, that was close. But I might be able to find some aluminium in here. Or aluminum, depends on where you are in the world. No, I'm not seeing any in there. Just cobalt. Again, you could have got lucky. Do I have enough resources to build any more power? Actually, I do. So let's just chuck some more down. I'll need more cobalt for the next one, but that's fine. Chuck the resources in here we don't need. We're probably right on the limit of using the food, so that's good. We'll use that. We don't need that. Water bottle. I'll leave here. And there's the T3 veggie tubes. Is that aluminium, if I remember right? Yeah, it's aluminium again. So let's see if we can go and find the last 9 pieces in here to clear this area up. And then we can put a base forward a bit. Have a little hut up here with an oxygen. But it could be all the way down the bottom there. Because there was some buildings down the bottom. I am going to pick up ice because it's the one thing I am struggling a little bit at the moment. Just 2 pieces of ice is enough. So we're looking for toxic goo. It looks like I'm going to have to clear scrap to get to that. We'll look at that later. Just the toxic goo is what I'm really interested in. Anything in here? No, that was the one we cleared out. Some goo down the back here. So up to 27 or 35. It's just told us we're clean up here. There is a couple of eaters there, so that's nice. No chests. I think I am still going to take these. Because we're not amazing on iridium at the moment. Could it be on a building? I'm not seeing my bar going down. Even though it says we're not clear here. Ooh, we've got something in here. What's a plastic rod? That's new. Iridium in there. Another food. That's nice. And a cloth. So we might be able to do some like speed boots. Agility boots pretty soon. Don't know what you for, so I'm going to take you. And I'll take the water. Disappears at 70 purification, so maybe that's to use the train. I'm just having a look around for anything that might be toxic around here. The bar is still going down, but only slowly. Oh, you got oxygen. Oh, yeah, it's got oxygen here. If I'd have knew that earlier, we wouldn't have had to keep running back. But where is the last toxic stuff? So there's some stairs going down. This is all scrap. We did all the toxic which we could find on the bottom. But it does say there's still 8 more pieces in here. Not seeing anything at the top here. There's a mushroom, so we could get another one of the purifications down. But all the stuff for that is at the other place. It must be down the bottom, so I'm going to have to quickly pop back. How much space we got? We got 2. I think I took the crafter down, so I want to rebuild it. There's enough cobalt around here in case we need some more power. We can just chuck a couple of little bits down. We are nearly a blue sky, but like I said, you won't see blue sky in this one. Unfortunately, the way it is. We chucking you out and putting you in so I can just get a second container here. We are getting a lot of resources at this side. Let's put everything away and then just take what we need again. Let's sort it out in order. So I want to take the water, I want to take the oxygen, I want to take the purification just in case. Probably don't need to take the purification. And I think I'll just use that water now because we were just about to start dinging on the issues. Okay, so what did I need? Yeah, I can't do that up here because I've only got the 1 purification. The T2 crafter, I said I wanted to do iron and silicon. We should be able to easily do that. Just in case we picked up any unlocks I've missed. No, still aluminium for that stuff. Still aluminium for that, so no, we're fine. We could just turn into some more water bottles with that ice we had. Does the T3 need ice? No, you need water bottles, so I'm safe now. Anything I'm going to build, I'm going to be needing water, not ice, so that's fine. And we don't have a power screen up here anymore. Iron, silicon and magnesium. Titanium, silicon, magnesium, iron. So we still got 37, so we're pretty good on power. So I'm going to go down the hill this time. I want to get this area so that we're not getting the debuff anymore. But this could be a totally different area. No, it's still saying 27 or 35 down here. Okay, it's not saying it anymore. Lots of ice down here in case we need it. Still looking for a good source of aluminium. Massive facility over there. No, so it's not picking up down here, so my guess is the toxic isn't down this side. That's amazing, that facility size. Could the toxic goop be on the monorail? There is another toxic area down there by the looks of it. But no, it's not here. So let's go back up on top. We'll work the monorail if we have to. We'll pick up silicon if we see it. It's rare enough that we do need it quite often. And it's better than going back with nothing in our inventory. How are we doing? We've still got plenty of space, but we've not got much oxygen, so we've got to make a bit of a shuffle. We want to get that craft screen progression out the way as well soon. So it is saying the goop's around here somewhere, because I'm in the toxic area here. I think this is getting out of the area. But doubt if it... Actually, yeah, this is where the borderline is, so it has to be over there somewhere. And I am just about possibly going to make it. Probably get the black screen. There, just about made it. Just trying to think what else I want to do. So we need to go back for food. So if we need to go back for food, we might as well take a big bunch of stuff with us. We could possibly extend this and put another... can I do another living quarter? 2 iron and a titanium. Just need to go and find an iron. And I think the way I've got things inside, it's not going to be easy. Well, you've got nothing in yet, so I can move you down. And what do we need for the eat ones? So we're just going to have to put the tea ones down at the moment. The iron and silicon. And we'll just leave that locker out at the moment. When we do find a good aluminium source, we will come back and take these and start upgrading them. Give me a bit of space in the walkway. Should start helping our numbers as well. And I'll bring everything except for one item, so leave the magnesium behind. Actually, we'll leave the toxic goo behind. Because we're going to be doing more toxic stuff over here soon. Need to go back for the food growers because we're right on the brink and one of them food growers are going to be ready. And we've got 0 space, so I can't pick anything up. But I do like that this isn't as dark as Umble was at night, because it did get a bit silly on that game sometimes. And it does look gorgeous. So we're in sort of like a valley. There's going to be a way out of here somewhere. Probably following the monorail would be a good way to find a gap for the mountains. And that's probably where we've got to go next. We have got a few huts about, an hut on the top there, an hut down the bottom there. We can see an hut over there. Always put your huts on the hill so you can easily see them. Okay, toxic goo cleaning 3. So let's go and see if we can get that done immediately. So 2 polymers, a tungsten. Okay, so we haven't come across a tungsten yet. I still don't know what that plastic rod's for. Maybe it's something we can craft later with the microplastics. But at the moment it baffles me what it is. Food growers, that's why we said we was coming back. 82, you'll be ready. And I need to eat you immediately. So we'll probably stay local until these 2 are done. So just do some base maintenance, some stuff around the base. We do have 1 food there still, so that's good. Cloth we can put over here. Do we have the agility recipes? Well, we actually haven't found any blueprints on this one. So no, you would find that through blueprints normally. But yeah, we just haven't got lucky with the chests. Not certain why it's not showing me that. Oh, it's because I've already done them. This is the one I haven't done. Okay, so what do we need around the base then? So let's look at our numbers then. Eat's doing as best as we can until we can get aluminium to upgrade them. So that's just going to happen when it is. It would be nice to hit the 21 so I can upgrade the drills, but I think that needs aluminium as well. So maybe T2 drills is the way to go. It will push up to nuclear generators. I can't remember if we needed a rod. I think we need a rod for the first one. So we've only got 3 pieces at the moment. You would need 9 and an advanced crafter, which would be 3 more aluminium. So that's probably where the next aluminium cost is going to. What else have we got up here? Yeah, the advanced crafter would be the next one, but I can't do it. Launch platform, we're about halfway there. Eaters would be through oxygen. We're slowly getting up there, about halfway. T3 eaters. That would actually be quite useful because we could turn all the T1s into a iridium rod once we can get the T2 advanced crafter, sorry, the T3, and then we can turn all the loose ones we've got not doing a lot into doing a lot up with that one. So yeah, I think the only thing we can actually do is, if we've got the power, which we have, is just upgrade the drills. 5 energy each. I could put about 6 down if I really wanted to. Probably don't need that much. And that would just need iron and titanium. You can go away, you can go away. We have a mushroom, so we can make another one of these. So I'll probably do that first. 2 purification capsules. And was it 2 microplastics? Yep. Then I want to make some more microplastics. Keep the terraformation on the new toxic stuff going until we can get the tier 2s of these. That should be pushing up my purification. Yeah, we're up to 30 now. I think something said we needed about 75, 80 to unlock the train, was it? Yeah, keep pushing at that. It's probably the best use of all these resources we've got at the moment. So what have we got in here? So we 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Just trying to make as many microplastics as I can. I need another 2 out of here. Get some drills down. Get rid of some of the space out the inventory. We need... No, we've got enough to do another. And we need the titanium for the rest. So at least pushing our numbers. Oh, actually, no, we could do it. We could do another one, and then I need to find an iron to do the second. There's 1 iron. We've got some resources here we could break down. Got no more space to do any more of that. Ooh, water. Didn't hear that message saying I was running low of water. Get a couple of more drills up. Now we did unlock something. I didn't quite catch what it was. And I don't think I can do any more. Oh no, can do 1 more. And I think I might have 2 titanium in here to do another. Just keep our terraformation going if I can't do anything else now. That's good. Still got a little bit of resources in there to do some other stuff if we need to. That's nice. And you can go into there. So that means this is going to be full again. Two, 4, 6, and 3. I can make a bunch more microplastics. Or the plastic polymer, shall I say. Nearly a full chest, that's nice. And then the next thing I'll be working on is purifications. So for every water, which we haven't got any except for that one, do one. Keep them on us. We need to get another water bottle, which I did chuck over here. That food should be done now and then we can leave. Just take one food with us, leave one in there. So yeah, we're not up to super alloy with anything yet. Let's have a quick look and see if anything unlocked. So we had the T3s there, that was aluminium. We already had that. Beacon is aluminium as well. So nothing important we've really unlocked. And we've got no more mushrooms, have we? Build another one of the machines out there? No. So let's just empty this machine out. Just let it keep doing some stuff while we're away. We've got two more up the top there, 2 waters. Yeah, another couple of purification. Yeah, good amount of the second tier resources of this new stuff. If we could find some more mushrooms, then we could do something else. So where do I want to go? I think I want to go up by the monorail. Got a little bit of food on us. We know there's an oxygen container in the car now, which I didn't know before. So that's very good information for future runs. And it's amazing how fast the time goes while you're playing this game. I mean, I could check around the bottom again, but I'm thinking it must be on the track. Because we did a fairly good job of clearing the goop all around here before, I'm pretty certain. Of the toxic goop, yeah, there's definitely nothing I'm seeing there. Let's, we can get the oxygen over here now, we know that. There was a few bits of debris in front of this, so maybe clear that out. There might be some goop behind it. We looked around the top here, we couldn't see anything. It could be on top of a building. And we just can't get up there without jetpacks. It could even be all the way up on the top there. Yeah, let's deal with this first. Oh, aluminium. We've been struggling for aluminium. It was just sitting here all the time. Bother. So yeah, electronic scraps, metal scraps, it's sort of telling you what's in there. That would be cobalt and silicon. So yeah, I need to pay attention for the pop-ups. Could have made our life just a little bit easier. So let's come in here for oxygen and then we'll go back out. So that plant has now disappeared, so we could use the train, which goes into the mountains there. There is another track over this side here. But I can't see any goop, but I can see a train. Let's go into the building we just cleared. We're still getting hit with the toxic stuff at the moment. What are you? Oh, you're just a plant I think is going to go. Okay, we've got a ladder up there. No chests. I thought I could access them. Any goop up here? Not that I can see. Looks like there's another ladder to go up another floor. There's a chest. That's Andy. Oh, a T1 jetpack for free. Well, I'll take that. There's good stuff in there, but I'm going to leave it for the moment. So maybe you need to get on top of a building then, being as though it's giving us that. So what can I remove? I'm not going to be doing construction right this second. The jetpack can go on. So maybe we need this to get on top of a building to get goop. Being as though it's give us a free jetpack. That's not what I was expecting, to be honest. Can't see anything else to deconstruct, and we look like we are at the top of the tower. We did those. Okay, there's nothing in that one. Okay, so it's not as I thought that there's anything up at the top here. I think we went in here. There might be a ladder going up or down now. It's just some toxic spores, but we've got enough of that stuff at the moment. Okay, let's go and get out to the toxic area for a second. Oxygen is about to go, so I'm going to need to use that. Oh, I could have just used the train behind me if I'd have thought. Just making sure none of this is aluminium. Now, do I save the aluminium for the advanced crafting station, which is about to unlock soon? Or do I use it on a backpack so I can collect more items? I think I can get out of here without taking any damage. Oh, and the quest stuff has removed from the top left. But I do want to get that progress screen up still, even though it's not asking me. Yeah, we got out of there just in time. Didn't need to use the purification. But yeah, 3 pieces of aluminium. That would be real. Actually, give us super alloy as well from there. I wasn't expecting that. I think the first thing I need is an upgrade to the exoskeleton. Titanium and 2 magnesium. Because that will allow me to have the jetpack on and all the construction tools. There's a magnesium over here. Once you've got used to the map, it's going to be so easy knowing where you've got to clear the stuff. When you don't know this information, it's a little tricky at times. It could all be all the way down the back there, the toxic stuff. Okay, what was it? T2 exoskeleton. That will allow me to put the construction tool back on and still have the jetpack. Fantastic. We'll keep the food on us. We've got a water on us. I think I will just eat that food, keep this one. And put that away in the aluminium. So we've still got 3 aluminium. We've got a couple of bits of water. I haven't got an oxygen, so I'd like to make another oxygen before I do another trek out. I would like to go and check on our food again pretty soon. But let's see if we can clear this area at least in this episode. It's getting a little long, so I'm just going to run down that little extra path. And then I'll probably have to call it at that if it's not there. And we can use the jetpack now. I'm still looking around just to make sure I haven't missed anything in any of the top containers. We can actually get into the chest up here now. 2 chests. Cloth. Purification. A flower. That's good. Take the water. Food. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so water we are going to be needing, so we just use it now. The rest of that stuff, I mean, the flowers are definitely going to be good. 250 multiplier. I've got to take them. Yeah, those have got to be taken. So, okay, so there is stuff in these top containers. Hence why it give you a jetpack. And we'd already been in this one, if I remember right. Anything on top of this train here? Or behind it? No. Doesn't look like we can get into any other compartments except for that one there. Let's get our oxygen topped up while we're here. And we already looked for that crate. That's a nice size crate. There's another mushroom there, so that means I can build another one of the air purifiers. Just making sure I don't jetpack off the edge of this. Is this another oxygen container? No, oxygen's still going down in here. But we have got another chest. Uranium. And a 200 seed. Those are probably the big ones in there. I'm not seeing any goop round here. Okay. Gonna have to do some swappies with some stuff. So basic microplastics is not a big thing, or chlorine. We get them quite often. The 200, the food, definitely. I need that. So we might have to just go with that. And a free water we'll take. So we're pretty full up. We're not getting oxygen in here. And I'm not finding any goop, so it must be somewhere down the bottom there. There is a bunch of goop over there. And there's a chest there. We've got our jetpack. What have you got? Nice. You've got 150s, which is not as good as the 200s, and we can make that. We'll take the food over. What am I going to dump? And I need to get back. We know there's a bunch of goop over by the underneath the railway. That's probably the stuff we're missing. Oh, we're right by a nut as well. Got one iron in there. Thinking I'm just going to chuck some stuff into here. Don't desperately need at the moment, so some extra food. And then I'm just going to go and try and clear that stuff out. And then in the next episode, we've got more stuff we can be doing. We take a food, we want the oxygen. Don't need the cloth, we don't need the seed. We just keep that stuff. So there is another 8 pieces, and I'm pretty certain we saw a bunch here. And they are still counting, so I'm up to 31 now. Two more pieces. So we was right by them all the time. And there it is, the bubbles going out. We're no longer getting the debuff. Fantastic. Let's go back to an oxygen hut. So we can work on the another purification machine with that mushroom we picked up. There's a chest there, but I think I have done that one. So yeah, let's just collect everything. Do I need even the goop? I think I've got better stuff. I think I'd rather take the seeds than the goop. And then if I've got any space, and we need to take the food. So yeah, I'm just going to save it there. Great place to finish. So we're up to 226 KTI now. Unfortunately, we're not doing great on the old production stuff. We have picked up a couple of bits more so we can get another uranium one down. We've got 3 pieces of aluminium, so we should be able to do the advanced crafter pretty soon. And then after that, hopefully, we can upgrade a lot of them iridians straight to a T3. And we haven't got enough uranium to do the power generation, the big one. But the sooner we get to that, the better. And avoid of aluminium as much as we can. But that is a great place to end it. And it's very pretty. That must be all the moons and stuff like the Selenia, Aquarius, or whatever it's called, and Umbel. That must be them over there. And then that must be Prime over that side if I had to hazard a guess. But yeah, great place to finish it. Hopefully you're still enjoying the series, and I'll be seeing you all again soon. Thank you very much for watching.